Hello everyone, welcome to another video. I am Rider of Dinosaurs. Today's video is a video requested by my viewers. This is someone I have not addressed in a while. I thought about it, but I've been experimenting with other flirts. But because I've been asked multiple times, I gave in. On this video, I'm just going to cover the first few minutes of an hour-and-a-half long video by modern-daydebate. So don't expect me to cover everything. If there's enough interest, I may do part 2 or more. But for now, here it is, a new JM Truth video. I hope you enjoy it.
First, I have a graduate degree in instructional design technology. I actually teach health topics.
Let's clarify one thing here. When JM says he teaches something, what he really means is I made a few YouTube videos about it. As for health topics, can you be more vague? It's like asking a teacher what they teach and they respond, I teach school. The WHO has 308 health topics. Are you saying that you're an expert on anything, JM? Yes, I'm addressing you now. Are you saying that you're an expert on 308 health topics? You are as arrogant as ever, JM. And you are, as well, untruthful. And you're a bad, untruthful person as well, because I can use your own words against you. Want to see me? Here we go.
And it's one of my passions is food. I'm also a gardener. I'm also a filmmaker. I do a lot of things. I am 46 years old and was a chef for a couple of years at Baylor University down in Waco, Texas.
So let's start with this claim that you've claimed so many times, that you're a chef. On your LinkedIn page, you say you were an exhibition cook. Now, I'm sure you know, and people listening actually know, that a cook and a chef are two different things. But let's check it out. So let's see what a chef really is. So a chef has a 2 or 4 year culinary degree, which you don't have, or else I'm sure you would have put it in your LinkedIn. An extensive training under a chef with the goal of gaining a culinary education equal to that degree. Again, same thing. Responsibilities that include a supervisory role. We'll see. Ability to create and implement menus in a restaurant setting. I've seen no evidence of that. Management roles in the kitchen. I have seen no evidence of that. Now, this is what a cook does. He prepares food on a daily basis, performs kitchen duties as needed and directed, clean and wash the kitchen, use recipes, and follows someone else's menu plan. Still at the learning level of his or her career. Now, let's go back to your LinkedIn and compare the two. Now, for obvious reasons, we're going to ignore the last bullet point on what a cook is expected to do. Now, let's start with reading what JM has on his curriculum. So, I prepped all ingredients, prepared and cooked meals. Now, that seems to fit perfectly on the first bullet point. Then it says, inventory and unloading food from a delivery truck. I've never seen a chef do that, to be honest, and I doubt they would. And that actually fits very, very well in bullet point number 2. Now, clean and wash kitchen, I have no evidence of this, so we're going to skip. Use recipes and follow someone else's menu plan. I would fit that with one of the most popular dishes was pasta. Why do I do that? Well, basically because if it was JM's creation, and we all know if it was, he would have put there that he created the dish. He doesn't say so, so he didn't. That's 3 out of 4 duties of what's expected from a cook.
Now, while I was a chef, God got a hold of me, and I started to come off meat, and I started to learn through the help of my Heavenly Father about health in our bodies and how our bodies are actually meant to operate versus how the medical industry has us completely chained and tied to their enslavement um, uh, uh, system.
And of course, JM, you're not tied to that system, to that, you're not enslaved by them, are you? This coming from a man who not too long ago said this.
I need to get to the van because I need to get my medicine and my testing kit.
Are you going to tell me this is homemade medicine and a homemade kit? Please.
Okay, the medical industry, as a lot of you, if you're keeping up with modern day um, news, there's a lot of issues in our modern day news regarding health and regarding nutrition. This debate probably won't, I'd like to say, it isn't going to take long because I'm going to lay down the facts really quick for you.
Get on with it.
And then my counterpart will make his argument, obviously. But there's some really simple scientific things that we can look at. And then I'm going to also cover it with some scriptural stuff just to kind of underline what I'm sharing with you. The first is everybody needs to learn the term biochemistry.
What JM really means with this is not the definition of biochemistry that I have on the screen. Oh, no. It's his definition of biochemistry, the one that he can claim that he knows the things about because, it's his definition, not the scientific definition, but his own personal definition. Because, that's how things really work, right? Each one of us makes up a definition for biochemistry, and, it's how it works.
A lot of us have taken chemistry in school. A lot of us have taken biology in school. They don't really teach biochemistry in school. And the reason they don't is because, well, we'll get into that when I get into the meat of my topic. But
what GM doesn't understand is that most of the world does not work like the United States, where your education will depend on which state you live. Most of the world, in a single country, will have a single curriculum for the students. Not depending on the region where they live, they might learn this or learn that or learn that. No, usually there's one curriculum for everyone for, of course, each year.
But remember that word biochemistry. Biochemistry is everything for us.
Get on with it. Yes, get on with it.
Okay, that's when it comes to health nutrition. I can tell you how to eliminate cancer.
Right.
Apart from the whole flat earth thing, this is the most asinine thing JM has ever said. It's dangerous, which it is, very, very dangerous. And I've seen the video, and all he does is basically saying that through a change of food and God, well, not God, Father, he calls it, you can cure yourself. No, you can't. Because if that were true and you really had the cure, you'd be doing everything you could so that everyone could get it. Because, as you once said,
I'm a combat medic, and my oath is to saving life.
but you're just like every other healer. You're a woo peddler, JM. Nothing else. Just a woo peddler.
Kill all sickness, illness, disease. Never get sick again. I myself have not been sick in over 6 years.
Oh, really?
Now, with this other claim, I could go and call him a liar and say he's claimed he's been sick in the last 6 years. But I'll let someone else do that for me. Go ahead, JM.
But they abandoned me for 3 hours, folks. I tried texting them. I tried calling them. Nobody answered the phone. During this time, I started having a diabetic issue.
I myself have not been sick in over 6 years.
And I recognized it and said, hey, I need to get to the van because I need to get my medicine and my testing kit.
I myself have not been sick in over 6 years.
I never in a million years would have ignored somebody having a medical issue.
I myself have not been sick in over 6 years.
Ditched me in the middle of a diabetic issue that I had, and nobody answered the goddamn phone.
Well, we didn't know that you were having an issue, and we.
Wow, I couldn't have said it better myself. So it seems that last year, when JM was a bandit, he was having a diabetic issue. Now, someone who says he's not been ill for the past 6 years, and if we ignore his claims of PTSD as well, which I would consider an issue, and an illness, which it is, how come he claims he can fix all these problems? Why would he say he's not been sick in the last 6 years? That's serious. And using his own words.
Who does that?
And this is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. See you on my next video. If you like this video, subscribe. Hit the bell button. Like. And don't forget to share. If you wish to support me further, consider buying my merchandise or becoming one of my Patreons.